Hello everyone. Now today I am going to discuss with you chapter number 27, the postcard and the email writing. It is in your book, it is in a page number 177. See what the postcard is. Postcards are used for sending short messages by post. Postcards are very economical medium for brief and to the point communication. They can be written in both formal and the informal style. See, what is the structure? See, this is exactly the original postcard is, right? See, this is the postcard. Original postcard. This is the here in this one. What you have to do is that generally this is the part. This is the part from where you have to write down the address to the person to whom you are writing a letter, right? From where this mark is there. And that side is also and that side at the end you have to write down your name, right? And this area you can use for your conversation. And see, this is the part, the other part. This part is the blank one, and this is the part which you are using for sending up the message. This is a very economical way, and here what you have to do is that this side, here you have to write down the date, and here you have to write down the person, dear or dear madam, dear sir, or the person to whom you are writing, and rest of the area you can use as the body of the letter. Whatever the message you want to send, you can write it down. If it is not sufficient, then you can use this part also, and at the end you have to put your signature on it. This is exactly the postcard is, right? Now let's see what the email is. Email is the electronic mail is the way of sending and receiving messages anywhere in the world using of the internet. It is one of the fastest mode of communication. With the help of the internet, an email takes only few minutes. As this postcard is taking a lot of time. Even कि आप यहाँ पे we are just giving it to the post office, and then it will be delivered to the place from where we are sending it. So it is taking a very long procedure, but through the internet, through the mail, within a few seconds, within a few minutes, you are sending a message to the other persons, right? So while we are just there are the features of the email is that an email is one of the fastest and the simplest mode of communication. It can be written for both formal and informal way. It is cost effective and can reach any part of the world within a few seconds or a few minutes. Any part of the word they are saying. It does not matter whether your message consists of a few lines or text or the thousands of the lines. No limitation is there. But here you can see in the postcard, there is a limitation. Only this much area or this much area you have to use to write down your message. But in an email, no limitation is there. Some messages can be sent to any number of people at no extra cost. For that, you don't have to bear any of the extra cost. For the email, it is compulsory that you should have the email account of the person to whom you are sending. So here, see here, when you have to the to form and the date is coming itself. Right? And then there is again a space you will be getting from where you are writing up the messages. As you are going up in an email account, you have to enter the, and one more is there. One more option is there, that is the subject. That what is the reason that why you want to send the email. This is the structure. But remember that for sending out the email, both the person should have that means you also and the person to whom you are sending, you both having your email accounts. So here you are writing the person whom you are sending, here your one, date is coming itself and the matter you have to write down, and then you can write down the whole message over here, and at the end you have to write down your name or the signature. And you can also put with the email the different type of the photos, the file and documents, anything you can attach here with the email. So this is the overall email and the postcard. Now let's discuss the next chapter, and that is the again I am telling you, for doing the practice, just as in the exercise given in page number 177, the first one and the second one is your homework. The first one and the second one is your homework, and the third and the fourth for your annual examination. And here also in page number 178, the first, second, third and the fourth is for your half yearly, and the fifth, sixth and the seventh is for your annual examination. Right? Chapter number 28. That is the note writing. Note writing is quite familiar, similar with the message writing. It is quite similar. What you have to do? A note writing is a common form of the social communication and written for extending an invention or as a reply to an invention. The formal note of the invitations is that a formal note of invitation contains no heading, no salutation. इसमें हम कोई भी heading या salutations use नहीं करते हैं. It is generally written in the third person and the word like I, we, you are commonly avoided. Third person में लिखा जाता है और उसे इन words को नहीं लिखते हैं. It does not have a complementary clause जैसे हम लिखते हैं yours affectionately, yours sincerely. Don't use these words at the end. Or the general simple invitation is there like this. The writer name appear in the body of the note. The writer name should be appear in the body of the note, and then the address of the writer and the date should be written on the left corner below over here. Let's see the example given in your book. It's 179 is that this is the note. Mr. and Mrs. Vipul Sarkar request the pleasure of the company of Mrs. and Mr. N.G. Chaudhary at dinner on Sunday. This is the time. See, mention the time when you are inviting the person, date also, and at the left corner write down the name of the person that who is sending. Don't write down the salutation. Don't write it. And within a few lines only, you just complete your note writing, and that's it. It is, you can say note writing is generally can be the invitation. Right? It is generally an invitation. So that is why these are the things that you have to remember for the invitation. It can be both for inviting and for the reply also. आप किसी को reply invitation आप भेज सकते हैं, और फिर invitation आपको जो मिलते हैं उसके reply में भी आप note writing कर सकते हैं. Then see in page number 181. See B and the C exercise given. So here the first for the B exercise first two, and for the C exercise 1, 2 and the 3 for your half yearly and rest one is for your annual examination. I hope it all will be clear up to you. Thank you.